Hello, my name is Bryan Taguba, and I'm a muralist and community organizer. This mural of Hind is part of KJ Bit Laneway Project. So it's like a mural project that essentially goes over communities like this and paints their alleyways. And the theme of this year is nature, and it's quite broad, but it opens up the consideration of nature not just in the environmental nature, but ourselves as being part of nature. And so I took this opportunity to speak a little about what's happening in Palestine. I wanted to also explain why I chose the iconography that I've chosen to be around Hind. We have the oranges of Jaffa, and it is a very important symbol of Palestinian economy and trade. We have also the watermelon, which is symbolic of their identity as people of resistance, people who fight for their beliefs, for their survival, for their land, and for their people. And of course the olive. And I think the olive is very much so a symbol of their deep roots to the land, and it's synonymous to who they are as a people. As ancient as their connection to the land is, it's just signified with how infused the olive is into their cuisine, into their medicine, into just their identity. When I learned that families in Palestine would inherit groves of olives or an olive tree passed down from generation to generation, we usually find awe in inheritance with like material things, but here are the Palestinians doing this beautiful thing when they just inherit the tree of life, basically. So going back to the theme of nature, I think it's really going back also to the responsibility of human beings to create the environment for like healthy relationships and safe environments, and especially for our little ones to grow and thrive in. The overwhelming majority of folks understand why I chose this subject and portray Hind as part of telling of nature and the type of environments that we want to build as people of concern, as people that seek to call out and really challenge the atrocities and injustices that's happening to our fellow human beings. We have one particular resident from the neighborhood who reacted quite negatively to the mural, and she claims that it's threatening to her safety and that it incites violence. And of course, it's something that I had to remind her that every child matters, and that Hind should not have to, or any child for that matter, or human being should not have to experience what was done to her. The main priority of folks really knowing the story of Hind, and for people to come together to make a stand against the atrocities that was done to her and that's continuously being done to people in Gaza, is the more important part.
ميتين؟ الضباب الجنبية هي بتتحرك، هي نحكي معك. أنا معك يا عمري. لما يجي حدا بتفكر طيب؟ لا ما تعجبيني. أيوة أيوة فقط. حبيبتي والله لو بإيدي لأذيكي.
Me being of Filipino ancestry and knowing our history of occupation from foreign entities like the United States, and being displaced as a people, and of course being Canadian, learning about all of the struggles of the indigenous communities and native peoples, especially with residential schools. My intention was to really draw solidarity to these past histories of struggle that is so identifiable of progressive culture. We must continue our resistance and our struggle and our solidarity with the Palestinian people.